Assalamualaikum, Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, hello, greetings, and I am back with summer. It's time for brunch. Oh, quite a late brunch this afternoon at 11:30 a.m. If you haven't yet checked out our TikTok, Adam.Summer, we have content. This morning I did a 1 minute finance lesson, simple finance lesson about what money is. I hope you enjoy it. You can do it yourself. You can try the project. All you need is paper money, and you can do the origami. You can check it out. I'm not going to tell you what it is. For that, you have to check out my TikTok to see the project. Okay. All right. So now let's sit down and eat, because one of the things that we have to learn, which is very difficult in this world, especially if you were conditioned and brought up in different parts of the world, in the old system, you were made to put money before food and relationships and living and play. But now that we have seen everything and we have come close to death, each fall in the season we come close to death, because leaves fall and winter comes around, right? So a lot of trees go to sleep, life becomes slow, and we learn the value of life. And for that, if you would stick with me, I would be happy to share more about what life is, how to live simply, end goal with my channel and my YouTube and my TikTok and whatever platforms you throw me into. My end goal is very simple. You see my table? It's the same table, plastic table with some steel legs. Wherever I go, I try to kiss. What is kiss? K-I-S. Keep it simple, because when life is simple, things fall into place. Just easy breezy, like CoverGirl cosmetic. I know. And as a child, there were many commercials on TV. So some of those commercials stuck with me, because back then there was no ad free. So if I said something in passing, forgive me, I'm not promoting anything, but I hope if I promote something in passing that it's something good. Amanda, good morning. I love you as well. Welcome to some mac and cheese. Would you like to enjoy? So I'll tell you, let's sit down. Give me a second to gather. And Saba is here too. Let me invite you all for a better perspective. Yes, because and I want you all to meet besides Summer. This is Tigger. I found Tigger in the trash because my neighbors were moving out or what. You all might find a lot of things in the trash which you don't have to purchase nowadays. So I salvaged this Tigger, and I also salvaged a painting. If you see the painting at my mom's house, so today for brunch we'll invite Tigger along with beef lasagna. Yum yum yum. I love lasagna. You know what it reminds me of? Same color. Garfield. Do you know who Garfield is? Garfield's favorite food is lasagna. The orange tabby cat. Yeah, so let me serve Summer. I don't want to be carried away. So please, I have a request. Now that we are all loving and we found our community online, I want you all to not forget your community and your family offline. So if there's people in your house, be sure to give them attention. If there's birds, cats, dogs, do not forget them. While you also interact online, I intend to interact with Summer, because she cannot currently interact online because she doesn't really care about the chat and stuff, because they are happy. They are your animals, and your trees and your other beings are the closest to present moment. We have ADHD, we have different, we have to work also, we can multitask. We're given certain different dimensions that we can tap into, but they pay very close attention to the present moment and what's happening around us, right? because I might be not attentive to, let's say, a threat or whatever, just saying, no, there's nothing. But let's say there's rain or thunder, they would give us the first warning or the first sign that, boof, where's the rain? Boof, where's the neighbor? That, boof, someone's coming in. So, PS2. You found a PS2 in garbage. Congratulations. I love PS2. My first one was PS1. I had to buy it. But when I used to work at a thrift store. I bought a PS3. Oh, I gave it away though. I worked. I played with it. This is not. Wait. We'll talk. Give me a second. I'm coming right back. We have so much to catch up on. Alright. Did y'all get your bathroom breaks and all that? Did you get your bathroom breaks? I feel like I don't have enough. Right? Because I was gonna make some sausage or something, you know. I was gonna make some kind of sausage. It's okay, we'll eat, Mac. I wanted for Summer. Do you want to eat just like? Let me serve Summer first. Let me get your plate. Hold on. Alright, I forgot. I got caught up with work and then I totally forgot to cook of like saute the sausage. I feel like if we add a little meat in here, it would be nice. So let's go to the kitchen. Why not? Y'all can hang out with me in the kitchen. We take a bath. I'm so hungry though. I'm so hungry though. But we'll hold it off with some sausage. Come. We'll hold it off. We'll hold it. Because I feel like sometimes patience gives us a better meal, a proper meal. Alright. And for those of you on TikTok, oh! Hold on. For those of you on, I'm just dropping. Hold on, the one-man production, okay? One-man production. I'm trying to do everything with both hands here. So for those of you on TikTok, you have seen my kitchen. I guess you guys on YouTube who are new, unless you're old, you've seen my kitchen. I have this tripod here. This way. Okay. Okay. Alright, that works for now. Look, the potato that's growing, I have yet to plant it. I'll put it in the forest. Someday somebody will eat it. I'm just going to... As I don't know, darling, figure it out, Jeet. I can't be answering all your questions. Whatever your heart says, if it's a good thing, I accept. Because I can't answer everything a gazillion times. Alright, here's a potato for you. Alright, let's go. Alright, I want you all in the chat to tell me how old you are so I can just get an idea the age group of people who watch my mashallah. Tell me, how old are you guys who are watching me on YouTube? What's your age? I want to know if it's grandmas, grandpas, or teenagers, or who's watching. Wait a second. Oh, I forgot to buy that for you. Nana Kitty, welcome. Summer, you ready? I like to add some seasoning. Good. Maybe I should never added salt. Oh, because I get little salt. Then what is this puzzle? Huh. PK, assalamu alaikum. Come. Oh, you. ये लोग जाने क्या क्या बोलते हैं हमको माशाल्लाह टिकटॉक में यूट्यूब में बहुत बोलते हैं वो हमको यूट्यूब में. I leave it to Allah. How to put this down? How are you? Good. All right. Now. Wait, I think I put too much this one salt and this is salt and no salt. I don't have over salt. Unsalt. As long as unsalt. कैसे तुम्हारे तमाशा भी अच्छे हैं? क्यों फॉलो बैक नहीं देते तमाशा चैनल? क्या हुआ तमाशा? नो प्रॉब्लम, अगर नहीं देते तो नो प्रॉब्लम. बस पूछा था. हम अब लाइव यूट्यूब में भी हम स्ट्रीमिंग हो इसी वक्त यहाँ यूट्यूब में भी स्ट्रीमिंग हो. अगर कोई ऐप है हमें बता देना पीके. एक डिवाइस में सब स्ट्रीम करते हैं, हमें बता देना प्लीज. ये बहुत हो गया 2-3 डिवाइस में. एक ऐप में सबको एक बार. कोई आइडियाज है तुमको? हाँ, ऐसे कोई ऐप है? Is there such an app? Anybody? I'm asking on YouTube too. On one device, I want to stream TikTok and YouTube. इम्पॉसिबल कैसे होते? पॉसिबल ऐसे कौन बोलते? अब हम एक में फेसबुक और यूट्यूब स्ट्रीम करते. लोग करते हैं, हमें नहीं जानते कैसे करते हैं यहाँ पे लोग. एक पे सबको गया. थोड़ा सा रिसर्च करके करो. दोस्तों करते हैं, हमें बस ढूंढना है कैसे करते हैं ये लोग. इम्पॉसिबल का मतलब क्या है? आई एम पॉसिबल. बस टाइम लगता है. इंशाल्लाह टाइम लगा के लक भी लग जाएंगे. टाइम से किस्मत भी बदल जाएंगे. टाइम से लक भी आएंगे और सब्सक्राइबर्स भी आएंगे. फेसबुक ठीक है, लेकिन इंस्टा में हम लाइव नहीं जाए ऐसे कुछ. आई डोंट नो. इंस्टा में हम फेमस नहीं है. वो भी अच्छे हैं अगर तुम लोग को इंस्टा है तो. तुम लोग कर लेना। What question? एक वीडियो है प्लेटफॉर्म पर अपलोड कर सकता हो? हाँ, क्या क्वेश्चन? पूछो पूछो। पूछो जरा पूछो, तुम्हें क्या हुआ है? कैसी बेकरारी है, कैसा नशा है? किचन से कुकिंग की मजा है, एडम के किचन पे कुकिंग की मजा है। इफ यू सी फेस टू फेस वाच यू सर, अच्छे बंदे हैं, हमारी भाई है। क्या फेस टू फेस, क्या बंदा, आप बस सेम थी। जब तुम हमारे फेस के देखते हैं कैसे लगता है तुमको, ऐसे ही हमको तुम लगते हैं, सेम फेस का। यू कॉल मी ब्रदर, क्या सॉरी तुम बताओ, हम जब हमको देखते हैं तुम्हें क्या लगता है? ऐसे ही लगता है, ये तो आईना है। फिजिकल आपको सामने है, फिजिकल आपके सामने हो तो फिजिकल आपके तो सेम, तो क्या डिफरेंस है? तो ऑनलाइन हो या फिजिकल? क्या तुम हाइट पूछ रहे हो? हाइट वेट ऐसे कोई मामला के प्रॉब्लम है तुमको? क्या प्रॉब्लम है? हमें तो एक जैसे देखते हैं, चाहे ऑनलाइन चाहे ऑफलाइन, लोग तो एक जैसे देखते हैं हमको, अलग कोई डिफरेंस नहीं देखते। फिजिकल फॉर मी सेम, बिकॉज हमने बिफोर ऑनलाइन जिंदगी जी है, ऑफलाइन तो पूरी जिंदगी एडल्ट 20-30 ईयर्स, 30 या 35 ईयर्स बस ऑफलाइन ही ऑफलाइन। ये अब 2-3 साल हुई ऑनलाइन जिंदगी, तो एक है ऑफलाइन ऑनलाइन सेम है। तुम लोगों को क्या कैसे है? तुम अगर यहाँ आते हो सेम बंदा मिलेगी, कोई डिफरेंस नहीं। हम जैसे ऑनलाइन है जैसे ही हम ऑफलाइन। क्यों, तुमको क्या लगता है? गैस स्टेशन नो, Allah, it's not curry, it's mac and cheese. It's your granny's cooking, mac and cheese. What is that? What is that? अस्सलाम वालेकुम, अस्सलाम। ईद का है यारो ये बयान। I no longer eat curry, you know that. You thought I was eating curry? No, I'm eating your granny's food. I'm eating your mama's mashed potato, your father's pasta. You didn't know that. Sorry. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar walillahil hamd. Anything else? Assalamu alaikum. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. What else you want to hear? La ilaha illallah. Subhanallah, mashallah. Alhamdulillah. You put marinara, no? Where's my marinara? I told you, you think I eat curry? I eat cream of mushroom. Allahu Akbar, I eat cream of mushroom. See? Nana knows I like mushroom. Where's the tomato? I got by the tomato. I bought the tomato, no. Have you seen the tomato? I bought tomato. I can't find the tomato. I swear to God I bought it. Yes. Marinara. Marinara. Now we do this. I don't want too much. Great. Now, I don't want to wait. All righty there. Krish, come there. I boy. Marinara. That's my Italian. That's my American/Italian. Mac and cheese. About pasta sauce done. Mac and cheese. So today's lunch is a fusion mac and cheese which is American, Midwestern. And then I'm going to put marinara basil sauce, which is Italian, followed by the lovely presentation of sausage, chicken, which is halal, I might say. Alright. Now, let's put this one out. Actually, so this is exquisite dish is now going to be even more exquisite thanks to the touch of Adam.Summer. Now I just turn this $5 meal to a $25 meal simply by raising its vibrations and vibrational colors. And now, the grand finale of Master Chef. We have your meal, which is done exquisite. Mamma mia! Now, why waste this? This we put on the side so we can enjoy Mamma mia! Mamma mia, tata pusa. You know, Mamma mia, papa pusa. That means mama mouse, papa cat. Mama mouse, papa cat. Mamma mia, exquisite. Now we just upgraded. How much is this worth? Just tell me. The homemade food is priceless. A homemade dish by the chef exquisite. Come and brunch with me. Alright, we're gonna have water. I need water. Water, juice. Juice is also good, no? This is also good, man. Let's have paranormal activity. Oh my god, my back. Y'all be giving me lots of work online till my back hurts. All Anthony, hang in there, come for lunch. Oh my god, just in time for brunch. Hold on, I'm coming. Give me a second, I'm just setting up. Oh, no battery. Hold on. Y'all, if you've been a live streamer, you know my pain and my gain. Because, see, Anthony, this is for you. Huh? Because yesterday you gave me coconut, today I'm giving you mac and cheese, homemade with sausage and marinara sauce. So sending you, claim this energy. Yes, but oh my god, stop with the puzzles already. Let a man eat. TikTok, do better. Stop with the puzzles. This is what. Summer. No, first of all. Summer, here's sausage. I gave you mac and cheese. Here's sausage. Nah. Summer, in case you want to sit and dine with me, do you want to sit and dine with me? Let's invite Summer to the table, shall we? The streaming struggle, yes. 2 hands, gotta cook, gotta stream, gotta take care of the baby. Bismillah. We can make it happen. But I got rid of the decoration, the Halloween decor, because I have a small table. All the decor was here. And I couldn't place stuff. So yesterday I didn't throw it, I moved the decor aside. Just so I can have more space, you know. It's okay, I play around with it. I'll put it back while we... If y'all want to watch the full version, come to YouTube. I'm going to actually invite you to the table today because I feel like you're always on the ground. Let's see if I can get my baby up here. Summer wants to eat with us on the table. Let's try. Allah. I got the other chair. Okay, let's see if Summer wants to join us on the table. Right? Summer's over here. If you want to see the Summer view, you have to go to YouTube view. Okay? Alright, Summer. What do you think? You want to be a part of the table? Alright, I'm going to give you the choice. I'm going to put you up. I'm going to serve you alongside. Alright. And you see if you want to sit on the table or you want to hang on the couch wherever you are. The hood is ready. Alright. Now here you go. And here's you. What do you think? She's already. Oh, no, not sitting on the table. Sitting on the chair. Not sitting on the table. That's not allowed. Only sit here and head here. This is food only. No humans or animals. Or you can sit there. Bismillah. This is strange for you. Yes, it is bigger. You know, it's a bit strange, right? Humans eat like this, but it's just how humans eat. So. But if you don't like it, I can put it on the floor. Amazing. Think about it. Oh, gee. No. Anthony, you're back. What are you having today? Yesterday was coconut, right? Oh, I forgot to upload your coconut clip. I'll upload it later. I forgot. Oh, good. Oh, my back hurts. I'm not even joking. I know I've been complaining about my back, but snack. Okay. That's what happens when you cook. You always have leftovers, which is good. But sometimes I learned not to cook a lot, right? I learned with experience that when you cook, I know it's a process, but each day then you have to cook separately. But that's what my mom, aunt, what do you mean? Yours hurt too? Then take it easy. And take it easy. Then cook once, twice a week because difficult to do everything. And then do dinners like me. My friend suggested. Shannon, you know Shannon. What's her name, Shannon? Cinnamon Twist. She did tarot reading and she said, when sick, try to do small dinners. And then it's easy. Then I just saute the sausage and marinara, put on top. Then I'm not spending too much time. It's not too labor intensive. I still cook. Yeah, because I bought the mac and cheese from you, but I can't eat it plain. It's okay, I will eat it, but I want I only eat 1 or 2 meals. Max, I don't eat 3 meals. I snack on stuff, but the afternoon I want like a heavy thing. Evening I don't care. Yesterday I don't think I even ate dinner, did I? I only ate late lunch. Brunch I need, otherwise I get dizzy. Thank you. Thank you, I got gift, family gift. I like it because it says paranormal, like paranormal. Like cat paranormal. Over here talking to TikTok. Paranormal activity. Where you are watching from? Comment. YouTube. Lots of love. Where you watching from? How are you all doing? Stay positive, stay happy. I know it's a difficult time. Try Dr. Teal's. Oh, I do have it actually, the liquid. You mentioned it. It's just in my. The thing is, Anthony, it's so bad that for me to even sit on the tub is hurting now. And that's how severe my back pain is. To sit on the tub now, it's starting to hurt. I went I don't know what to do anymore. My parents are older, and I have to support them physically. I can't have them support me physically. So it's inflatable. Oh, okay. I don't know if I can go back. I will look into it. I'm lazy to do stuff to myself. That's why sometimes I wish I wish I had a significant other, to be honest, because I can't. I believe in not hiring people, but people doing for me out of love. I can hire someone. I don't have much, but if I needed to, I can hire. But that doesn't feel, it feels transactional. I would love it if people cared for me and my mobility out of love, you know. And traditionally, like a partner or significant other would do that. I unfortunately don't have that. Allah has not blessed me in such a way. Yeah, so I'm ready to receive help from the right person. So it has been a lot. It has been a lot, especially emotionally with everything going on. It's that's summer, but it's nice to have another human being in my age group. My age group. There's a lot of, especially it gets to me when the bullying happens online. I don't know why. There's good people on YouTube. Some of the comments they tell me on YouTube, I'm like, don't do that to someone. I'm telling you, some of y'all, I know you all are trolls, some of you all, right? But think about this. The things you guys say might be the last thing someone hears. Some people have deep depression, some people have deep isolating life, some people have lived through a lot of trauma. So before you type something to someone, think, do you want to be the cause of someone's death? Do you want to be the cause of someone's hurt? That is karma. It's not funny to make jokes of someone because of their color or how they speak or what they eat. Be compassionate. A lot of my pain is because many of you have made me heartbroken. Because, what did I do? I'm just cooking, eating, and the things that I have to hear from some strangers online is sad. And you all, some might ask me, why do you let strangers bother you? Because right now life is such, we are all relying on strangers. We are at the mercy of strangers. If Anthony comes, I have a good meal. If Cinnamon comes, I have a good meal. Otherwise, I'm stuck with people that just entered the algorithm hoping that they would say something nice. Yes, isn't that true, Anthony? We are all sitting with our alone meals, in front of the devices. The least you can be is kind. If you cannot be kind, don't say anything. I'd rather you all put emoji than saying something racist and look what is happening in the news. Small matter, they go far and they start going after each other. Even cats and dogs don't do that. Even animals don't go after human beings for simple things. Don't go after each other for simple things. It's a shame. Human beings, small matter, Small garbage, small difference they go after, they hurt one another, my what? My music? My music. Yes, true times. That is a classic. Anything blame the marginalized. Anything blame trans people. Anything blame black folks. Anything blame brown folks. Anything we took jobs. What jobs? I'm sitting at home. What job did I take? Whose job did I take? Cooking in the kitchen? That's my kitchen. So I can't cook in my kitchen. Every time we took our jobs. So what jobs? Lot of people are jobless these days at home. No basis. Simply saying, just like that guy yesterday, what the governor of Utah, saying, I was praying it wasn't one of us. Like, I saw that. I was praying it wasn't one of us. What is it, a bison? It was a bison. You thought it was a cow who got kirk? Probably it was a cow. Like I was praying, it was not one of us. Like, first of all, I heard your prayer. First of all, I heard your prayer. Second of all, I heard who you pray for now. So you're praying against us. Why God? What a godly man. You're praying against us now. So I never knew this. I thought normally because when we pray, especially like I grew up praying like as a Muslim, we pray for everybody. We pray collectively. We even pray for our enemy. Do you know that? The Muslims, or anybody with a consciousness, even good Christians. I'm not saying that, because he might be in a different church. Let's not lump everyone and say everyone's like the Utah governor. No. He probably grew up in a segregated church. Sometimes people in segregated church don't see the world in a different. I went to Catholic school when I was younger. Oh my God, they allowed Muslim children, Hindu children, whoever to come study together. Never ever forced a religion on us. Never said anything hurtful. For that, I'm ever grateful for that Catholic school, and I would never ever allow anyone never paint any religion or anything in one brush. You get what I'm saying? If one Muslim does a bad thing, don't ever paint saying all Muslims like. Same thing, one Christian does a bad thing, never paint. Same thing, one trans person does a bad, don't paint. One cis-het does a bad thing, don't paint everything same cis-het. Because humans are prone to error, and each individual should be treated according to their own actions and behavior, right? That's a fair society, right? I'm living in the sea of man. Just yes, I'm floating in the sea of man. Yes. So when he said that, I was praying that it wasn't one of us. I was like, where did that come from? And how do you pray? Do you pray for who? Do you pray for then? Just for his state? He's part of the federal government, though, right? There's 50 of us. I don't know where his head is. But at least, let's not attack him. It is a teaching moment for him, too, right? Just think about it. People say in passing things that they picked up, things that they learned. So this is a teaching moment for the governor too. Everybody comment. And everybody says, what is this prayer you're talking about? Who does it include? Right? Now he's gonna have a moment of heroica. Who was I praying for? Right? If he's a conscious being, which I think he is, otherwise he wouldn't be elected governor. If he's a conscious being, he would suddenly, with his words, now that he saw himself on, you ever had your picture taken, you thought you looked like something else in the picture, but when you looked at the picture, it looked different? Or you ever had recorded yourself, you saw yourself in a certain way, but then when you rerun it, or if you watched it the second day, it looked different. I'm just saying, take out a video of you from 6 months ago. Remember the feeling when you watched it 6 months ago. And remember how you feel today. Same thing, 5 years from now, see how you feel about a video. So everything changes with time, and the way your mind expands, your heart opens. You know, I believe the more trauma people go through, the more their heart breaks, the softer they become, the more receptive they become. There is a Sufi saying that the light is, I think light is where, heart, something broke, if it's broken only the light enters. It's true, right? If it's tight, your heart is just all tightened up hard, there's no light entering. So if your heart is broken, if your heart is cracked, then light enters. You start, if you cried, congratulations. If you cried at someone else's, a lot of people can collectively, anyone can awaken it. If you cried at someone else's sadness, death, misery, congratulations. That means you have woken up. That means you are conscious. Right? That means you can feel for someone over there, regardless of color, regardless of how they identify. You know, oh my God, same heart, same breath, same hunger, right? Hunger is the same. You ever been in hunger for 2-3 days? See Palestinians, see people in Congo, see people. So when we eat, that's why we say grace. And all the time I eat, I say, that's why I say claim because I say bless. You know, if you come, I bless people to have food. Wherever you are, you must have food. Every creature, basics. Education, you can, it's education anyway, I believe nature and the world will guide you if you have the right path. But food, water, shelter, every being, from a bird nest, you must have it. Right? Hi, hello, sorry, very far your font, sorry. If I'm not responding to YouTube, the device is far and the font is small, so I cannot read everything. If I miss it, I'm sorry. I'm here on TikTok as well, so just be kinder. Like hi, what's up is nice. Hello, some emoji. It will make me happy. Daily coming and asking me about 7-Eleven. I have not worked in 7-Eleven. If I worked, I will tell you. But just stereotyping about 7-Eleven, call center. Like if thank you for the compliment. I'm not saying it's a compliment to say that someone has a job at 7-Eleven. It's a compliment to say that someone has a call center job. But not all people who look like me. Actually, there's white and black people working at call center and 7-Eleven. When was the last time you all went to 7-Eleven? Probably your nana from Oklahoma is working at 7-Eleven. Last time I went to 7-Eleven, there's some white lady sitting on the counter. So the world has changed. And call center, if you call, they are going to Philippines. Call center now in Philippines, some are in Ghana, some here, right here in Austin. But it says anyone can awaken. Yes. So this call center narrative and this 7-Eleven narrative, go look for the life of God. If you have a certain mindset that this is 7-Eleven, this is call center, Why don't you call some number on the back of your debit, call somebody and listen to their voice and see, like, you will be shocked who picks up. You will be shocked who picks up. Because life is such, the moment you stereotype someone, life will show you who is life. Right? Now, Panda Bear, our marine is here. I was asking for some advice earlier from Panda Bear. Because on YouTube, good kids are there, not to diminish, but I recently started streaming on YouTube live. Over there, I'm getting algorithm from all over. And you think things on, I thought things on TikTok were, back in the day, TikTok did have people troll, but with the filters, TikTok got better. Right? So with the filters, we can't find trolls. We barely find trolls on TikTok these days. But YouTube does not have that much of a filter. So all the trolls, not all, some of them are there. I'm sorry, not all of you are trolls. I'm just speaking about this issue, right? So they type certain things and trigger certain emotions. And I was asking Panda there, because Panda and her family are Marines. And who better to ask about how to find strength, discipline during tough times than people who have served. Because I'm sure they see things that they have to not be succumb to emotion, right? Because if you're a Marine, if you're serving, if you're in some position of where you have to think about other people and other people's life and responsibility, you have to live a certain way, you have to, talk to people. So I asked her advice, because she's very gentle. You would not know she is Marine. She is like an angel. That's why yesterday I went to a live. We all have a projection of how Marines are, how soldiers are. Even I had a projection. I didn't know, because I thought Marine means, like SpongeBob SquarePants, where the music comes from, who lives in a pineapple down. I thought it's like that kind of, Marine is like that. But I went to Panda Bear's live. She's like ASMR, very gentle, very, loving, kind. And I'm like, this is also Marine. My mind was like, it's just human. It's just human, the way they, So I asked her, because she said her whole family serves, right? So I said, thank you for the service, which is very important, and very important to know how to, they said, I was too soft-spoken. Really? No. You are the wild card. See, if you were not a soft-spoken Marine, I wouldn't have asked you for advice. I meet people in the algorithm, I'll be honest with you, right? I have other people who serve also that I friend and stuff on the algorithm. But I am not intimidated, I don't know what's the word, like I don't feel called to ask them. Because I can tap, like, my advisors are always the gentler beings. Especially when it comes to positions of authority, I go for gentler beings. People with low authority, I go for high voices. It's the other way around. You get what I'm saying? If someone is in the position of power and they're yelling at me, I would never listen to them. I won't. Because I'm like, you're just exercising your authority right now, right? And that doesn't get to me. But if you're in the position of power and you speak empathetically, gently, that itself is a leadership quality for me. Because all the people, I'll tell you, my principal, I told you the one in the Catholic school, his name is Mr. Kevin. He's an Australian man who opened a non-profit school for children who couldn't afford to, pay bills and stuff. So he collaborated with the church And he wasn't really a religious man, but he collabed with the church to open, because he couldn't run the school alone. So he got sisters and social workers to work, and brothers as well to work, because sisters and brothers, what are they? they serve in the name of Lord, right? So they are very knowledgeable. They can read and write. So they got him. He got all these people to teach. But Mr. Kevin was a very soft-spoken man. He never raised. He was the principal of the school. Soft-spoken but sturdy. He never. I never see him he never let go of his ground, but he never talked. Like, I never saw an ounce of ego in him. He was a white man, Australian man. He was an immigrant also, because he was serving in a different country, right? That is leadership, and those kind of people were whom I looked up to. And there was also my martial arts instructor. He was teaching a Korean martial art, Sobakdo, and he was an Indian man with fourth dan, fourth stage of black belt. He was very kind, he's a big man, okay, and he had a belly. He looked like Winnie the Pooh. Would you imagine? Fourth dan instructor, he looked like Winnie the Pooh. Dark pan, bald head, nice smile, and I didn't have money much. We didn't have money, because he taught in a neighborhood that didn't, normal kind of middle class, lower middle class children. And back then we were also poor. I'm still, I don't see myself as rich like that, because I'm comfortable, So he taught. He said he's having classes for martial arts to discipline the children, or whoever wants to join, teenagers, whatever. So I signed up, and it was just $30 in ringgit, $30. And he said, come to class, and then some kids couldn't pay. He said, don't worry about that. I'm actually just using this fees to pay for the facility, because he used the parking lot of a mall to teach us, because parking lot on the top floor, it's airy, right? And it was in the evening, the stars were there, so he would teach after school around 6 o'clock when the sun has already set. There's lights in the parking lot, it's open space, we could train. So, okay, good. So, I was blessed to be taught by people who were selfless, but never, I had biggest respect for him. I had biggest respect for all my teachers, because we saw a side of them that they didn't do it for the money, that they did it for the humanity. And they taught simply because that was the right thing to do. So they shaped my foundation. And when this, our Marine here, who is Panda Bear, you would never known Panda Bear is Marine, right? So cutesy and kind, but actually a Marine. The entire family is Marine. And I asked for advice yesterday, how to, because I'm getting a lot of things that I can't mentally manage like before. She gave me some wise advice. She gave me wise advice. And if you all want to know, you have to go to her live, Panda Bear. What are you talking about? You just joined. You gotta watch the entire hour. You can't just simply come into the live and ask, what am I talking about? Of course, it wouldn't make sense. If you just joined 10 seconds ago and you're asking, what am I talking about? Of course, it's not going to make sense, dear. It's just like you watching a movie. Let's say you're on Netflix, right? And suddenly you jumped into 1 hour, 30 minutes. Of course, it's not going to make sense. You got to start from the beginning. Follow the conversation. I'm having lunch and discussing with some friends. That's called following up with the conversation and paying attention. If you paid attention, you would have known what I'm talking about. I'm gonna get a shower after this. After this, I'm gonna take a shower. I'm feeling all sweaty. I don't know, the weather's been so odd. It rained. It's so odd for it to rain in September. It doesn't rain in this time of year. God knows what will happen in December. I won't be surprised if we get a 60-degree. We got a 60-degree winter, I think a couple of years ago, January or something. Anthony, what are you up to? Who else is watching? Someone else is here. Hello, everyone. Good, good. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna eat. Okay? Then I'll take a shower. I have a little bit of class I have to catch up with. Then I want to finish watching that movie. Yesterday I couldn't finish watching my Prime Video movie, which was, I was excited, but then I had my TikTok live on and my friends came. Then it turned into a conversation. I left the movie in 30 minutes. I gotta go watch that. It's been a while that I watched a movie. So I was determined to watch it. Today I'll try to complete it. Yeah. I'm gonna turn off YouTube now. Enough no YouTube. I've been non-stop YouTube. It's fun. I'll come back slowly. I stick with TikTok.